Welcome to the video. I'm back with some more UFC. Thomas Almeida. Man, this guy's dangerous. 21-0, undefeated. Dangerous guy. He is a black belt in Muay Thai. He's a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's been fighting since 2011. He has 21 wins, 16 knockouts, 3 submissions, 2 decisions, no losses. He's also nicknamed the Terminator for many reasons. He is the former Legacy FC bantamweight champion. He's ranked number 7 in the UFC bantamweight division. Real dangerous guy. He defeated Anthony Burchak, KO punches, Brad Pickett, KO flying knee, Tim Gorman by decision, but Machado, TKO, Zani, TKO, Silva, TKO. You guys understand it? Oh man. One of the most dangerous strikers I've ever seen since I've been watching UFC. A real awesome fighter. I've never seen a guy so quick and so dangerous. He's a 100% striker. He has 3 performances of the night, 1 fight of the night. He's 5'7". His reach is 70. His leg reach is 38. This man is awesome. He's attempted 397 strikes, landed 199, which gives him about a 50% rating at landing strikes. 167 were while standing, so 84% of his strikes were while standing. The total percentage of strikes avoided is 66%. That's great defense. He's also avoided 83% of takedowns attempted against him. So that's awesome. This guy record speaks for itself. He's very good. He has a devastating liver punch, and he's very versatile. He has a diverse style. He's slick, he's quick, he's fast, he's powerful, he's strong, and he has a lot of courage. He doesn't hesitate. His prowess is amazing. His defense and offensive awareness is one of a kind. He's fighting a monster, a dangerous man named Cody Garbrandt, who is so awesome. He's an American boxer, a freestyle wrestler. He's 8-0, undefeated. He's taking care of business, I'll tell you that. He has 8 wins, 7 knockouts, 1 by decision. He's defeated Augusto Mendez, TKO, Marcos Brimage, TKO, Charles Stanford, TKO, James Porter, TKO, Shane Manley, TKO, and even his debut, which is Charles Kessinger. He KO'd Kessinger in the first round. He's made a statement in the UFC. He's been active since 2012. He's part of Team Alpha Male. This guy's a dangerous bantamweight. He's great at striking. He's good at striking, awesome at wrestling, has awesome cardio. His nickname is No Love. He's from Sacramento, California. He's 24 years old, 5'8". His reach is 65. His leg reach is 38. He's half and half. He's a striker, he's a grappler, he can do both. He's good at both. He's attempted 330 strikes, successfully landed 124, which gives him about a 37 to 40% rating at landing strikes. He's attempted 9 takedowns, successfully made 4, 44% for him, about 44 to 50%, which is great. I like that, good numbers. Cody can also strike very well. 89% of his strikes were while standing. He's avoided 68% of the strikes attempted against him, and he's avoided about 50% of the takedowns, about 60% of takedowns attempted against him, which is great and awesome. His record speaks for itself. You know, this guy is on a winning streak. He has not lost yet. There's no blueprint to beat him. He's a very highly ranked opponent, and he's going to bring it to Thomas Almeida. He's going to be able to test and push Almeida, a freestyle fighter with no predictable stances and no predictable movements that you would see from a traditional martial artist or traditional boxer. So this is going to be an awesome fight. He brings a strong wrestling game to the cage. These are the key things that Thomas Almeida needs to avoid in combat during his fight with Cody. This is going to be a hard fight for Almeida because we have a guy who has wrestling abilities, who can go for the takedown and is successful with the takedown, and is aggressive with his opponent. He comes forward. He knows how to fight in the back leg, but however he does come forward, he goes for takedown. He can strike and take you down at the same time. So what Almeida has to avoid is these fakes, these feints. To know that, be aware that if he's Cody's approaching, he's not just going for the strike. It's a strike is most likely a fake. He's going for the takedown, and either gonna do some great ground pound for the TKO, or he's gonna go for a nice, stand up a game. He likes to box. He likes to box, which is good. Keep it a striking game. Almeida, you're stronger at striking. I believe Almeida is a stronger striker than Cody can ever be. So maintain the game, maintain the stand-up game, keep the standing, keep it at a range. Almeida has the reach. His reach is, I believe, 70 compared to Cody's 65. And this is a good advantage, a big advantage for a striker as quick, as fast, as powerful as Thomas Almeida. So I would, box with him because he likes to. And when he goes for the takedown, I would make sure that I keep my ground, keep it standing up, defend the takedown, and continue with the striking game. If he goes to the ground, don't go to the ground with him at all, because he has some experience with takedowns, some good grappling skills. He's a wrestler. I would also keep him at bay. The leg reach is similar, however, because of the fact that you have a longer arm reach, that you can utilize the leg reach with the arm reach whenever he's coming in, whenever he feels comfortable. Definitely one of the things I would definitely do. For sure, Almeida is quicker, faster, stronger. His KO percentage. Almeida, you have the ability to submit. You have certain submissions, certain amount of submissions on your record, 3 submissions. So you definitely can submit him when he becomes tired, which is what I'm looking forward to. He hasn't been in these big round fights. He hasn't been in these these humongous fights yet. So it's gonna be one of his first, I believe, one of his first 5 rounders. So I would take him into deep water, and I would sink him into deep water. Take Cody into deep water and sink him. For sure, Cody's very dangerous, and if you keep him at the end of your leg kicks, which is a head kick, a roundhouse kick, spinning roundhouse kick, high kick, as long as you utilize your kicks when necessary, and you keep your stance, you stand your ground, you utilize the cage, and you should definitely defeat him. Avoid the takedown, for sure. Cody's weakness that I've seen in one of his fights, when he fought Henry, it went to decision, and that's the only decision that he has on his record, and that was a close fight, and that was UFC 189, and that right there shows me that Almeida has a chance to defeat him. He'll know what to do. That is like a blueprint right there, which is a good blueprint because it was a real good fight. It wasn't as close as Henry may have wanted to be, but it was close enough for anyone who was watching to be able to see some of the weaknesses that Cody has. Now, these are things that Cody needs to avoid when it comes to Thomas Almeida. Almeida is a pure striker. Everything that he does is a setup and knockout. When he approaches with a lethal instinct. His instinct is to KO. That is what he's looking for. However, with the same instinct as wanting to KO, very similar. So what Cody does, he's also looking for a submission, or he doesn't look for the takedown as much as Cody. And this is where Cody, honestly, I have to go back to that, where Cody has the advantage. Now, let me get back to that. This is where Cody Garbrandt has the advantage, is that he can strike and he goes for the takedown. Yeah, that be able to mix it up and be such a freestyle fighter is what makes it so dangerous for Thomas Almeida. So, what you need to do, what Cody Garbrandt needs to do, is continue using his freestyle techniques. Be unpredictable. Continue being unpredictable. Almeida's always going to go for the strike. He's not going to go for the takedown. He's not going to go for the submission. I mean, if it's there, it's there. He'll go for it. You see it on his record. Believe me, he only went for it because it was there and his opponent gave him the opportunity. However, he really is just going for the KO. Okay, so I would keep it standing up, and I would watch him till he gets tired, and I would avoid his knee kick, his spinning elbow. I would avoid his flying knee. Man, I would try to avoid a lot of his fantastic moves that he has. He has a lot of weapons, but he throws them. And if you pay attention to the way he sets his feet, you know it's coming. So be aware, because that's one of the things that Almeida has. He's aware of a lot of things. This fight with Tim Gorman was a good fight. It was unanimous. However, it was a good fight. You can watch that fight and see that Gorman was able to hang in there and take some of the shots and avoid some of them. And but it was a pretty close fight. So you have to be quick on your feet. Go for the takedown. Yeah, I would definitely try to aggravate Almeida with going for a takedown. And when I mean go for the takedown, I mean go for it. Go for it. Don't hesitate. If you hesitate, Almeida's going to punish you. Don't hesitate. Take him down. Bring it to the ground, and I would try to submit him. I would try my hardest to submit him, to tire him out. Make a striker wrestle, because that would tire him out. That's a whole different type of ball game for him. He has longer reach. So what you're going to do is you have equal leg reach. Okay? You're going to utilize your leg reach. You're going to throw more kicks to set up for the takedown. You're going to use your strikes to set up for a takedown too. I would say the left hand, the left hook, the left cross are the type of moves that can hit Almeida. This type of punch that can hit Almeida is the left hand. If you use your right, you're going to give him the advantage. So you want to use your left hand whenever you want to, just surprise him. You definitely want to use that. Your team alpha male, so you should have help. So this is how it's going to go down. This is going to definitely be a 1-round finish. Both these men are going to come in there and they're going to try to take each other out. And Almeida is the quicker, faster, stronger, has the reach, and I believe that's going to be his advantage here. In the first round, I believe it's going to be fireworks right away. Fireworks right away. And Cody will look great, but we will see levels in this fight. We will see both gentlemen raise their levels. We'll see Almeida raise his level. We'll see Garbrandt raise his level. However, I'm pretty much aware that when it comes to the second round, in the second round, Almeida's going to come in once he becomes familiar with Cody's movements, Cody's power, Cody's speed, and Almeida's going to dominate. And I feel sorry for Cody, because in the second round he's going to get hurt. Almeida doesn't just come out there to punish you. He comes out there to destroy you. That's why they call him Terminator. He's going to terminate Cody Garbrandt in the second round. KO. Punches? Maybe. But I do see a flying knee. What do you think about my predictions? Do you believe Thomas Almeida will defeat Cody Garbrandt? Will it be in the first round? Would it be in the second? Or will this go to decision? Or will Cody be the one to defeat Almeida? Let me know in the comments below. Who do you believe is going to win between Cody Garbrandt and Thomas Almeida? I made my decision using the stats and based on the fights that I've seen that both gentlemen have had. I believe Almeida is very dangerous. His defensive and offensive awareness is amazing. He's slick, he's intelligent, He's powerful. However, we could say the same thing about Cody Garbrandt. Until next time, like, comment, share, and subscribe.